So I feel like being able to pair the tiered players so that they can help each other, basically, and I've already alluded to some of this already. So tier 2 or 3 throwers, if you pair them with tier 1 receivers, so tier 1 receivers are going to be able to, catch things that maybe aren't directly thrown to them, and tier 2 and 3 throwers are probably going to have more trouble with those throws. Conversely, you can put tier 1 throwers with the tier 2 or 3 receivers, so that way those particular receivers can start working on their techniques and start advancing their skill in that area. Another example would be tier 2 or 3 cutters with tier 1 defenders. So when you're in that scrimmage situation, we didn't talk about how to evaluate for tier 1 defenders, but as you progress through the weeks in your practices, you're going to be able to see who those people are. You can start matching those up so that you can start challenging the tier 2 and 3 cutters to improve on their cutting techniques so that they can find ways to get open on the field. And then conversely, again, tier 1 cutters with tier 2 or 3, or that should be defenders there in the terms of the tier 2 or 3. Again, so that way you can start challenging the individuals that need to really work on their skills to start progressing a little bit quicker. And then at the bottom there I said make sure that you reserve time at practices for skill building interaction, because when you're pairing tier 1 players with players that are tier 2 or 3, they're learning from each other, and it's a big piece to the interaction of sort of building that team idea as well, that you have players that are helping other players. It's not just about coaches going out there and teaching the skills or the other helpers that you have coming out to practice. So I think it's very important to make sure that, let me get back to where I was, to make sure that you're having that interaction, player-to-player interaction. Let your team help your team. Let other players help other players.